one of the first things we ever issued after we issued our implementing rules is Circular 1601 that requires standards for government processing of data. Now, if the government agency that processes the data doesn't meet those standards, then they can be in some trouble.
By the way, this is a good opportunity to introduce the national. When we say NPC, we don't mean Nationalist People's Coalition. It's the National Privacy Commission.
Right.
We don't look at you as government necessarily in this discussion,
Okay.
diba? What's your role in all of this para alam natin yung...
All right. So, we're the people who regulate the use of data. So we
Including government.
Including government. So we're supposed to be independent, and we're attached to the Department of Information Communications Technology only for policy coordination. But otherwise, we...
Independent.
Yeah, independent. And we check everyone. Now, we're not a deodorant to say that if we have a seal of approval, then it's okay. No, we want people to be responsible for the data that they handle. So if we go and say you're okay, it doesn't mean that that's some sort of seal. We will be coming out though with seals later next year, and that's just to say that for us, these people have complied with best practices.
Are we ready for a national ID?
Well,
My answer, no.
Okay.
My answer, no. We need it.
Okay.
We need it in order for us to be able to ascertain the identities of people so that when they access the 4Ps, they access government welfare, you know that these people are authentic and they're not collecting twice or three times.
We appreciate we appreciate the purpose of it. Okay.
Right.
So
But
your
what
answer. Are we ready for a national ID?
what we need to do is we need to change the way that we think about data and how government uses that data. So when the national ID system was being touted, there are a lot of these use case scenarios that are saying, oh, if you use the national ID for this, it will be in this, and this. But that's not how we should be looking at it. We should be looking at it is, if you have a use case, then you trade away some security. Now you can put it all security, and it becomes Fort Knox, and you can't use it the way that you want to. So that's the kind of...
There's a trade-off.
Yeah, there's a trade-off. There's always a trade-off.
So you're not there to say 100% guaranteed, hindi walang...
No, we're not.
Walang mahak or walang
Because you
manakaw.
can never guarantee that a breach will never happen. In fact, the way we approach data breaches is we're sure that at some point
There will be
a breach. So all that we can do is minimize whatever's there. So you can build the fortress and build the safe inside the fortress, much like Inception.
But it will never get to the point that the Privacy Commission will actually put its foot down and stand against the implementation of a national ID system.
I will not.
At this point, you will just be monitoring, and we can go ahead with the assumption that there will be a national ID system.
It's a law.
It's not that we're not. It's a law.
Yeah.
It's there. So what we can do is make sure that when they implement that law,
It's implemented correctly.
right. So if at any point we see that it should get stopped because the implementation is not going well, or there's a security flaw, then we might. I'm not saying we will, but we might step in.